Sports with Josh Moser.
Hi everybody, we start tonight on the Prep Gridiron. Fruita Monument hosting a tough opponent in Regis High School, ranked 8th in the state. And you might remember them last year as the team that ousted Grand Junction in those state quarterfinals. So today the Wildcats getting their crack at the Raiders, and we start on the opening drive for Fruita. Zach Thorpe from the gun, and he finds Cody Daniels on the outside. However, the Wildcats would fail to convert a 39-yard field goal, and we stay knotted at zeros. Ensuing drive for Regis, the sweep to the outside, and it's Trey Tigerson forcing the fumble. Braden Bear would recover for Fruita. However, the Wildcats kept off the board again by the Regis D. Raiders on the attack still in the first, this time off of play action. Quarterback Jacob Leathers rolling to his right and airing this one out down the sideline. He finds his man Dylan Connor. Aiden Woomer can't bring him down. 65 yards for the score. Regis up 7-0 early. Now to the second, more from Regis. The give to Wesley Hackemer around the left side. He gets the corner, and through the second level he goes. Not a Wildcat in sight. This one has reservations for 6. 75 yards on the score. Regis now leads 13-0. And after a Wildcat fumble, Regis takes over on the Fruita 12-yard line, and they would capitalize. Jordan Jungers straight up the middle. That's good for another 6. Now a 3-touchdown lead for the Raiders, and Regis continuing to pour it on in the first half. It was 27-0 at the break. Regis winning easily 41-7 over Fruita Monument. So now that we've got the high schoolers taken care of, we have to talk Colorado Mesa. Mavericks on the road this week and without their new starting quarterback, Steven Romero. The redshirt freshman transfer from Dixie State injuring his throwing shoulder in last week's game against Nebraska Kearney. So CMU taking on undefeated New Mexico Highlands, and the Mavs don't have enough to hang on. They led 38-34 late in the fourth before Highlands mounted a 69-yard scoring drive in the final 2 minutes, punching the go-ahead score with just 11 seconds remaining. Mesa falls to 1-3 on the season and are now 0-2 in conference play. And Mesa also in action on the volleyball court at Bronson Arena. The ladies avenging last night's loss to Adams State with a win over Black Hills State. CMU rolls over the team set to join the RMAC Conference next season, 3-1. Now the numbers 1 and 7 carry much significance for this Colorado football team. The number 1 signifying the tenure of first-year head coach John Embry, 17 representing the Buffalo's consecutive loss streak on the road, which is the longest in the NCAA, and 71 the year in which CU last beat Ohio State. Buffs getting another shot today at the Buckeyes in the shoe. Freshman QB Braxton Miller making his first career start. Pick it up second and goal for the Buckeyes in the first, and it's Jordan Hall going horizontal for 6. Buckeyes take an early 7-0 lead. Then in the second, it's the freshman Braxton going over the middle to Devin Smith. Great job getting behind the Colorado secondary. That's good from 32 yards away. Now 17-0 Buckeyes. CU driving before the half. 4th and 1 from the Buckeye 11. Tyler Hansen in all sorts of trouble. Somehow gets out of the pocket, throwing across his body to Tony Clemens in the back of the end zone. That made it 17-7. However, the Buckeyes come out firing in the second half. Braxton looking to the corner of the end zone for Smith. Unbelievable catch, but did he keep his feet in bounds? We'll take a second look from field level. Again, great concentration. Both feet in bounds. You only need one in college. That made it 27-7. And Ohio State would roll from there. They win easily, 37-17. And we can't forget about our Rockies. Colorado looking to snap a 9-game losing streak tonight in Houston. And the Royal Court throwing out the first pitch, about the most exciting thing we've seen in the Rockies in almost 2 weeks. But let's get to the baseball. Jason Hamill on the mound for the Rocks. He's already given up an early run, and he gives up another here. Brett Wallace with a solo shot to deep right center in the second. Astros take an early 2-0 lead. The Rockies would tie it at 2 and send it to extras, and in the top of the 13th, it's Tommy Fields drawing the walk with the bases loaded. Chris Nelson would come in to score, and the Rockies magically get the win 4-2, ending their 9-game losing skid. And a quick note for you, CSU successful today over Utah State, beating them 35-34 in 2 OTs. Both teams finding the end zone in the extra time. But Utah State getting a little overzealous, going for a 2-point conversion, but they can't convert. CSU now 3-1 on the season. That's a look at sports for this hour. We'll be right back.